Okay, so another aspect of us going camping is what we bring for food. Now, our camping is a little bit different because there are a few things that I keep in the camper as far as like storage containers, plastic containers, aluminum foil, all the like dishware and stuff. I don't have to fool with all of that because I have a whole set that stays in the camper, and I've showed you that in a previous video. So if you want to look at that, I'll try and put a link down below. One of the things that's also a little bit different is normally we eat breakfast at the camper. That's kind of a no-brainer. We eat breakfast at the camper. Sometimes we'll eat lunch out, but a lot of times I'll still bring some lunch stuff just in case we want to pack it as a picnic, or we happen to be there in between going from place to place and we're just kind of relaxing and want to have a little nibble. Plus it also works as kind of some snacks. Dinner is usually something fun that we like to do. We'll either find a restaurant close by that we really like or want to try, and we'll try them, or we do this kind of so to speak, kind of like a scavenger hunt at the grocery store where we'll set a certain dollar amount and we have to purchase everything for that meal within that dollar amount. And if that means you have to buy any condiments or any spices or anything like that, that has to be included in the price. So it's kind of a little fun like camping scavenger hunt, and depending on what the grocery store is like and how much it costs, you know, you can get some really cool dinners that way. So usually that's what we do. So I don't pack a lot of things for dinner, but I did want to show you what we do normally pack, just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at. So let me show you that.
It's Friday and I'm on fire.
Alright, so you might be a little surprised at how little food it is. I'm just going to do a quick pan here and then I'll explain everything. We're only going technically for 4 days, and it's just the two of us, so we usually kind of eat light anyway when we're camping. But obviously you see the bottled water. I'm usually a little bit nervous depending on where I'm going, whether I'm going to drink the local water. So we usually always bring bottled water with us, and then I have like my little drink mixes on top that I usually mix in, as well as my husband is a Diet Dr. Pepper lover. So then I usually bring a few things. You see I've got some mixed vegetables and some potatoes, and that little plastic container has got some butter in it. Sometimes I try and bring a few little things that we could add into a meal, just to kind of, if we have it in the house or we've forgotten to pick up something, it helps out a little bit. And then of course you've got our breakfast. My husband eats cream of wheat and grapefruit juice for breakfast every single morning, so I've got that for him. And then I've made some new recipe that I just found, that's some egg and Canadian bacon biscuits. And so basically you can make everything up ahead, and I've put those and you just stick them in the freezer, and then you can microwave them when you're ready to eat them. And then of course I've got some like sausage and cheese and crackers for his lunch, and chips. And then I've made myself some pasta salad with some cheese that I'll have for lunch. We just wanted to have something that was pretty easy to stick in a cooler in case we're stuck somewhere, or there's somewhere that, you know, with COVID there's no restaurants open or anything like that. And then you'll see in the background I've got the Pam spray. I don't usually keep aerosols in the camper. And then I've got some little salt and pepper. But what the other thing I wanted to show y'all is our little medicine cabinet. It's not, you know, worthy of its own video, but I just wanted to give y'all a sneak peek. I'm using actually a fishing tackle box. Oops, sorry, that was a little loud. I use a little fishing tackle box, which works out really great. And I know it looks pretty immense, but when you're camping and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you need a Band-Aid, or you want some particular medication or some eye drops, sometimes those things can be a little bit trickier to find than you think. So I have this little medicine box that goes with us everywhere we go when we're camping. And it basically just stays in there, and it has all of the, I guess, casual first aid and medical stuff that you would normally have in your house. And that way I know we have everything we need. Now don't get me wrong, this will not be all the food that we eat for the next 4 days, but it's just what we normally bring with us. That way we know we don't have any trouble finding them at the different grocery stores, or things that, like I said, are just kind of quick and easy to take with us. And that way we have for sure a couple of meals, a couple of things that we know we like and we can put with a meal. So there you have it. That's the food that we normally take on a 4-day trip for just the two of us. Okay, here's the last little bit of this what do we pack video, and I'm going to show you what kind of clothes that we normally bring. And again, I had mentioned that this is just a little 4-day trip. We do live in the South, so when we start getting into these later months, sometimes you could have, you know, 40-degree mornings and then 90-degree afternoons. So we end up bringing a lot of clothes. You have to layer a lot. It's just the way it is in the South. So let me show you what we pack and what kind of boxes that we use instead of luggage. I found these cute little like cloth storage boxes a couple of years ago, and they work really great in the camper. They're just small little storage boxes. They have little handles on them. They're cloth, and they have a little like wire skeleton to kind of keep them in shape, but they work beautifully because they either go in the overhead storage over the top of the dinette, or they can fit up underneath the bed as well. So let me just show you what I'm bringing, and then I'll kind of explain everything really quickly. Again, it's only a little 4-day trip, so I'm not bringing a ton of clothes. I would love to bring more, but you know, you do have to keep it kind of light, and I like to try and keep everything to fit within the box. So obviously I have a little travel hair dryer, and really the main reason behind that is I am rather cold natured, so having wet head in the morning can make you even colder. Of course, have a towel, and then I have this cute little mini backpack that I got. I love this little thing. It works fabulously. It's just a little mini backpack that has several little pockets, and is fantastic for, you know, something big enough that you can put a sweater in, or an overshirt. And then of course I have my other backpack that I use to just bring a few entertainment things like magazines, or you know, a notebook in case I want to write something down. And then of course, you know, you have, as I said in the South, you've got short sleeves, you've got long sleeves, and then you've got a sweatshirt, and then of course, you know, loungewear, socks, and my necessary bag. So nothing too major, just a quick little jaunt for the weekend, and you don't need a whole lot of clothes, so you just have to be able to layer. So it's a little bit more than I would normally bring for a 4-day trip, but again, with these strange temperatures, you never know what kind of weather you're going to get. Just wanted to give you one last little look and let you see that, you know, everything does fit in there. It fits a lot more than you think it does, but all of those clothes and everything fit in there beautifully. So there you have it. Alright, so this is what a quick camping lunch looks like. I showed y'all yesterday what I was bringing, and basically this is what it looks like. My husband's having his sausage and cheese crackers, and then I've got my apple and Sunday salad, which is lovely. I forgot my cheese, so oops, but that's what a quick camping lunch looks like before we head out and figure out what we're going to do. Hey everybody, good morning. You see that this is we do have a really small space that we're working with in this camper, and I've got my breakfast sandwich that I'm about to microwave, and no, I'm not going to microwave it in the aluminum foil. But basically what you're supposed to do is take a wet paper towel and wrap your sandwich in it. And hopefully I can get this paper towel unwrapped. And then I'm going to have an apple for breakfast this morning. And we are just chilling out. We're probably going to go to a zoo in South Carolina this morning. So we'll have a nice little drive. I might bring y'all along for that. But just wrap your little sandwich in a wet paper towel and stick it in the microwave. And I usually try and just start with 10 seconds and just see what that's going to do. Good gracious, that made a terrible noise, didn't it? See what 10 seconds is going to do. You don't want to overcook it. At least I don't want to. Yep, see that's still cold. Let's try that a little bit more and see what we end up with. And then we're going to have our apple. start our morning. Yep. So, about 20 seconds. Not bad. Buddy, we're at the Riverbanks Zoo in Columbia, South Carolina, and we have got our tickets. We're sitting in a parking lot right now having a little bit of lunch before we go in. And let's see if I can pan down. I am having my pasta salad, and then I have my apple here. And so we're just kind of chilling out in the car, having our lunch. All right, everybody, I just wanted to show you real quickly what our food haul is for our dinner tonight. We're gonna have fajitas, and we have spent $33. Of course, we've got our nacho chips and tomatoes, lettuce, peppers, and onions, and then the taco seasoning. Of course, we've got the fajita meat, hummus. We've got some great little wheat wraps here, some strawberries for dessert, and then our black bean and corn salsa, and then we got some Italian dressing because we knew we were going to probably have some extra lettuce. So there you go. That's what $35 looks like at the Kroger in Augusta, Georgia. And we're about to have some fajitas, so I'll let you see them when my husband gets done making me a wonderful dinner. Okay, so guess what? I forgot to film my fancy little fajita that I had made for myself. So you're seeing the wonderful aftermath of the awesome fajitas that my husband made for dinner. But if nothing else, here's the pan full of the awesome goodness that he made, with the fajita meat and peppers and onions, and then we did the lettuce and cheese and tomatoes, and we did them on the tortilla wraps. So it was really, really awesome, and this is what it looks like when we're all done eating. It was fabulous. Just real quick, here's our little food haul for tonight's dinner. We're going to have some chicken, and we've bought some lemon pepper seasoning, and then I already brought some mixed vegetables with us, and then we've got a biscuit left over from the other night. So we're going to put that together and see what we can come up with, and I'll show you what it ends up looking like. So here is my awesome dinner for Saturday night. We had some mixed vegetables that I brought along with us already, and then we bought some chicken tenderloins at the grocery store fresh. And so my husband cooked those up, and then I had a biscuit left over from the other night. So there you go. That is my awesome meal for tonight. I think that will do just fine. Well, there's my video of what to pack clothes-wise and meal-wise for a little short 4-day camping trip. I hope you've liked this video. I love the fact that you've come along with me and helping me grow my channel. I will be doing more of these as the COVID travel restrictions ease up a little bit more. We hope to do some more travel videos, and I'll definitely be making future videos showing where we actually went and that kind of thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and help me grow my channel, and I will see you next time.